Iron Tank take on the Super League's newest team, Cognito FC.
A draw for the newcomers would be a remarkable result, Mac.
Well, I suspect Cognito's boss has grander plans, Brenda.
Inyo is known for her strategic prowess. And not giving anything away.
Whoa, these Cognito dudes are rocking.
Yeah, but they've still got a big obstacle in their way.
Look out, brother!
This is gonna be bad.
What? Since when does Johann Uber pull out of a tackle?
Well, Iron Tank aren't the only one suffering at home.
Please, my apartment's fine.
I beg to differ, Shakes man.
Come on! When they gonna fix this thing?
Oh, that place is tiny!
Never again!
Shakes really needs a bigger house.
And a whole lot of style, too.
I don't think having a statue of yourself in every room counts as style, El Matador.
Hey, I'll have you know my house is being featured in Posh Pads magazine. And they say my style is classic, kitsch, contemporary.
You don't even know what that means.
It means my house is awesome, okay?
Hey, guys! Spencer? We've met like 100 times.
Yo!
Oh!
Guy?
El Matador, I cleaned your boots for 3 months. You said I was like a brother to you.
I got nothing.
Oh, that's Spencer. Of course, yeah. Tell your buddy he needs a new place.
Hey, Spence.
Hey, Shakes.
Take a look at this. I've never seen Uber so freaked out.
Uber, how do you explain backing out of a key tackle to Lennon the Decider?
I didn't feel like myself out there. Something just wasn't right.
Inyo? Seems your reputation as a master of mind games is justified.
Like any coach, my job is to understand the opposition, know every detail about them, and use that knowledge to my advantage.
So how exactly did you do that against Iron Tank?
Ah, now that would be telling.
We'll be fine against Cognito, right?
Listen up, Shakes. Forget Cognito and focus on what matters right now.
Trying to beat me at SL4000X. Yeah!
So, how's the research going?
This game is going to be a bit more of a challenge. Supa Strikas' coach is one of football's great minds. So, we need to go deeper. Places coach won't think we'll look.
Classic kitsch contemporary. It's the next big thing?
Read the article.
Wow. El Matador won't let the house thing go.
Here is my shoe closet. It's twice the size of Shakes' house. That guy really needs to get a new place.
Come on! Wouldn't hurt to have a home theater, would it?
We spend enough time playing SL4000X.
Speak for yourself, Spence.
Shakes! Shakes!
Hello?
Hi, Shakes!
Can I help you?
Your teammate sent me.
And you are?
Penelope van der Voodlin, estate agent to the stars.
Oh boy.
Voodlin, you like a new house?
Listen, Penelope, this is great and all, but, we're kind of busy.
But Shakes, just imagine having a walk-in pantry. A swimming pool. A home theater system.
Huh?
Come on!
What do you got to lose? Besides a couple of hours of SL4000X.
Fine.
What What do you make of this one, old chap?
Dare I say, too posh.
Ooh, spooky.
Classic.
Kitsch contemporary.
Yeah, too El Matador.
You guys are so funny! Well, I have one more to show you. And it has a lot more than just a working doorbell. The house has sweeping views. A glass swimming pool.
Yeah!
Waterbeds in each of the 10 bedrooms. And of course, a state-of-the-art home theater system.
Whoa! Oh man, this place is the best!
Now, say arm.
Arm?
Home alarm system armed.
Disarm. All very cool, but I don't need any of this stuff. I'm on tour half the time anyway.
Well, there is one last thing.
No ways.
The current owner is something of a soccer enthusiast.
Woohoo! Yeah! Yes, 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 yes! Woohoo! Yeah! So is the new owner.
I want to live here forever!
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa!
That's it. I'm renovating.
Just promise me we're gonna have a big party at your pad if we beat Cognito.
When we beat Cognito, gentlemen. But right now, we have a press conference to watch.
And now over to Lena Long, who's at Cognito's training camp near Strikerland.
So, Inyo, how do you feel about Cognito's next test? The men in red and their legendary tactician, Coach.
If I was at all concerned, would I let you film our practice, Lena?
Wow.
Dudes, we need to rethink our approach.
Perhaps we should play a 3-5-3 formation.
Strengthen our attack.
No. That's what she wants us to do. Change our strategy. But perhaps Inyo's shown us more than she planned.
What do you mean, Coach?
The strikers were intentionally avoiding one area. Her goalie's weak spot.
Wow, you're a total genius!
You guys need to put in extra practice shooting into the top right corner. Not until you get it right, but until you can't get it wrong.
I've got just the place for after-hours training, Coach.
Who's that? Excellent. Let's make that home ground advantage count.
Disarm.
Welcome home, Mr. Shakes.
Hello. Windows. Lights. Fire. Water. Man, I could get used to this.
Hey, Shakes.
Hey, Spence.
Time for some SL4000X, son.
No can do. Coach has me on a double dose of footy training.
That's cool. I need to practice too.
SL4000X, be afraid.
I love this house.
Good morning, sir. It's time to wake up. You have a call from unknown.
Answer.
Shakes!
Hello, Penelope.
So, how amazing!
Pretty amazing.
And have you been using your favorite feature?
Even more than I thought I would.
I'm so pleased everything's worked out.
Hey, why not come to the game? I'll organize VIP tickets.
Oh, that's sweet, Shakes. But I can't. I have something really important on today.
Okay, cool. Goodbye?
Match day at Strikerland.
She set the bar against Iron Tank last week. Can Inyo do it again against the men in red?
Prepare for a display of football's two greatest minds.
I fancy I might have one of football's greatest minds too, Brenda.
Okay, prepare for a display of football's three greatest minds.
Yes!
So, Shakes dude, ready to do some damage?
Oh, yes. Got in plenty of extra practice.
Glad you moved after all, eh?
Yeah, sure. No need to thank us, dude.
Hope you clean the place up, brother. Party time tonight.
Game on!
Offside Cognito.
Good thinking from coach. They're not in possession, but Cognito push forward.
And force a mistake. Now Supa Strikas draw Cognito upfield. Supa Strikas can counter.
It's the first real chance of the match.
That was close, Shakes, man.
But I was nailing it at practice.
An unusual strategy. I would definitely be trying to get the ball in the goal if I was coach.
Shakes, what happened out there? I trusted you to do the training, but maybe you just hung out playing video games with
Spenza?
him.
But coach, something's wrong. I did practice.
Coach is right. You aren't ready for the lifestyle of a soccer superstar.
Negatory.
It was your guys' idea. I get a new place. I mean, you even hooked me up with your estate agent.
Ergel? We did?
Penelope Vandervoodlen?
Vanderhoodelen?
Voodlen, you like a new house?
I've still got nothing.
But if you guys didn't send her, who did?
The number you have dialed does not exist.
Not a great first half for you, Shakes. What's going on out there?
Hi, Lena. Yeah, just not, feeling myself, I guess.
You guys get a sense of deja vu right there?
I didn't feel like myself out there.
Dare I say, deja vu'dlen?
Mystery estate agent, a new house.
Can't play soccer.
You guys don't think that...
Inyo said it herself. Cognito's strategy is to know every detail about the opposition and use that knowledge against them.
But how could a house be used against you?
I have no idea. But I do know someone who can find out.
Call, you know,
the guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
Spenza.
Shakes? What's up? I was sleeping.
You're not watching the game?
I'm missing the game?
Listen, we think Penelope might not be who she says she is. I need you to go to my house and...
Shakes!
I know it's a mission.
Shakes!
And investigate the pitch.
Shakes!
I gotta go, Spence.
I'm in your house, dude. Uh-oh.
The coaches step up for what promises to be another tightly contested half.
Easy does it, Spenza. Easy
I Identify yourself.
Hello, it's Shakes. I'm home.
Dialing police.
But I'm Shakes.
Police dispatch.
Come on, House, play fair.
Sedating intruder.
Supa Strikas proceed with caution.
Yep, coach has got a problem up front, and he needs to construct his chances carefully.
I really can't get it wrong. I mean, right.
And the counterattack is on.
Let's go, Shakes man.
Identify yourself. Identify yourself. Identify yourself.
Big ball rolls it out to North Shaw.
Identify yourself.
Hi.
Shake's voice identified. Please confirm.
Yeah, and myself, I guess.
Identity confirmed. Welcome home, sir. The police will be here shortly to confirm your identity.
Drop back! Drop back!
Oh, confusion here for Supa Strikas' defense.
Cognito, find the gap!
Come on, Spencer!
Grass looks normal. Nothing strange here. Pitch is level. Balls round.
If I was coach, I'd just take Shakes off. Ha! Called it.
Inyo's got to me, coach. You have to take me off.
Coach, how big is an official Super League goal?
24 by 8 feet. Everyone knows that.
Well, Coach, Shakes' goals are almost a foot bigger.
So I practiced scoring in a bigger goal mouth? Over and over and over again?
Well, Inyo tricked both of us. That whole press conference was a setup. So, you still want to come off? Good. Because it's time for some mind games of our own.
Huh? He's staying on? Maybe I'm not the third greatest mind in the Super League.
Come on, come on. No ways am I missing the end of this game.
Mr. Shakes, for your own safety, please exit the house and identify yourself.
Time's running out at Strikerland. And tension is mounting between the coaches, Mac.
Didn't know you had a side business, Inyo. On real estate.
My business is the business of winning, Coach.
Revealing your keeper's weakness to lure us into a trap? Brave move, but it's backfired. Now that we know your plan, Shakes will adjust his shot.
Perhaps that was a double bluff, Coach. Maybe that is my keeper's strong side.
Double bluff.
What an easy goal!
Yeah, looks like the goalie just misjudged it. So much for complex strategy.
I think you and I are the two greatest footballing minds, Brenda.
Go Strikers! Go Strikers! Go Strikers!
All right, so what'd you say your name was again?
Spencer!
Yeah. You're coming with us.
Yes.
Remember the deal, brother. Party at my place?
Okay, all right.
How's this for a party? The place is packed!
This was not the deal, Shakes!
Yeah, brother. It was meant to be at your new place.
We never even got to see the house that caused all the trouble.
I don't know. Sounds like that place was way too awesome for you, Shakes.
Whatever. I have everything I need right here. Even got the doorbell fixed.
Hi, everyone.
Spencer!
You're standing on my foot, brother. Your foot is standing on my head.
The temperature at Fortress Stadium is below freezing.
But Supa Strikas are on fire.
On fire and in sync.
What do you think they call this celebration, Brenda?
Mac, I'm gonna go for Snowfan!
Supa Strikas for life! Shakes!
Benza!
Great game, man.
Thanks, dude.
Say, got a seat open on the striker jet to the cauldron? Whenever we go on tour, Fran gets a little fat.
Come on! We're on a schedule, people! Steve, off your phone. Spenza, stop talking to... Oh, hi, Shakes. And will somebody please wake Sandra?
Look on the bright side. At least you won't be late for the game.
Thanks a lot.
Spenza! Move it!
Supa Strikas!
Can't wait to get on the striker jet.
Comfy seats?
Warm? Proper grooming facilities?
Warm! I'm even looking forward to the old striker jet lasagna.
Warmth! Hey, brother.
Hey, dude.
Largle, larg?
Sorry. Bad weather. All planes grounded.
This
What are we gonna do?
Spenza and the fans are driving to the cauldron.
Feratuvia is only a day or so by road.
Oh, come on, dudes. It's just a little snow.
It's not like the striker jet is gonna fall out of the sky. To the bus! Welcome to the El Matador live stream, bringing you all the behind-the-scenes action.
The only action on this bus is how long till Klaus's next toilet break.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
Yes, it is.
We're taking bets on how many times he'll have to go.
Come on, lucky number 7.
El Matador, are you trying to blind us?
Hey, my live stream needs to look awesome, okay?
Oh, hey, Spence.
So, how's the trip on the striker jet?
Actually, our plane was grounded. We're slumming it on the road like you guys.
Oh, that's too bad, buddy. Wish I could say you had a scenic drive ahead of you, but...
Come on, people! We're 47 seconds behind schedule!
Gotta go. Bye.
And can somebody please wake Sandra?
A map book? I didn't know people still use these.
You are now leaving the Alps. Thank you for visiting.
GPS, coachman.
You are now entering Feratuvia.
Yeah. It's pretty obvious where we are.
Huh. What is up with that group of crows?
Murder.
What?
That's what you call a group of crows. A murder. This bus trip is so boring. I started reading a dictionary. Coach! I might need a bathroom break. Who's got number 10?
Looks like I'm not the only one with a live stream.
Hello?
Not sure I like this place.
Seriously creepy.
Ah! Tell me about it. What kind of monster would put my action figures in the bargain bin?
I have been woken.
By this nifty Grim FC alarm clock, available for only $3.99.
Wrong target, Market Man.
Then how about these?
They're horror balls.
Okay, done. Let's get out of here.
Summon the fan club. We have flies in our spiderweb.
Spiderwebs, now only $4.99.
El Matador here with a live review of the Grim Surprise Gift Shop. Smells weird, shop assistant is a rude creep, and the El Matador action figures are way underpriced.
Whoa, El Matador's live stream is so cool. It feels like we're with them every step of the way.
We're like 3 hours ahead of them, Steve?
Your food is served, my masters. Nosferatu burger, goulash, macaroni and cheese, and a pizza with pineapple!
Man, does everything around here have to be monster-themed?
Scheduled eating time is over. You have 30 seconds to clear your plates. 25 seconds.
At least we know what the scariest thing in Feratuvia is.
15 seconds!
Whoa, gnarly looking field, dudes. Spooky, brothers.
The setting is perfect, boys, because I've got an attacking move that'll put the scare into Grim. Now, for it to work, Klaus, Shakes, and El Matador need to be on the same wavelength.
No problem,
Coach?
Funny. Now get ready for the weave.
We have a problem.
Indeed we do.
Toilet paper? Really, Mort?
Sorry, Fang. My real mummy costume's in the wash.
Don't worry about Supa Strikas, Claudia. We won't give them a chance to use that move against our beloved Grim.
Yes, one-handed push-ups can be dangerous in the wrong hands. Hand? Hey, where did my signal go?
My GPS is down too.
Thank goodness we have a map. In a book.
Coach, the pages we need are missing.
Okay, I need to pee.
Yep, me too.
This is Shakes. I'm on tour. Leave a message.
Still can't get hold of Shakes.
Maybe they've lost signal. El Matador's live stream did get cut off.
But we traveled the same route, and our signal was perfect.
They're fine. Coach keeps an even stricter schedule than I do.
I don't know, guys.
No time to worry spends because our allocated sleep time begins now.
This isn't so bad. A night in the open will toughen you up for the Grim game.
But Coach, how am I supposed to sleep? There's no aircon, no room service.
Didn't you ever go camping when you were a kid?
Camping? What's that?
You know, sleeping under the stars.
Cooking your food on a fire.
Singing camp songs.
You are making that up just to freak me out, right? Ah! It's camping!
I love this place. Bathrooms everywhere.
Drive, Kuzman!
I'm trying! The battery's dead.
Now, let's not jump to conclusions. There could be many reasons why the battery is... Dear fans, if you ever see this, we're lost in the wild. I'm so scared that this lighting isn't doing me any justice.
Blurgo blurg. Blurgo blurg.
Dropping in, dude.
Man, things got pretty scary back there.
Yeah, I mean, who?
What
was that?
Look, guys, I don't know what's going on, but the one thing that really scares me is forfeiting to Grim. We have to get to that game.
So, which way back to the bus, dude?
I saw a sign back there.
I'll tell you that much.
I'm really beginning to dislike those birds.
No, we can't stop here. It's not in the schedule.
We'll be late for the game! Spenza?
There's still no word from Shakes. I think we should go look for them.
I don't know, Spence. No guarantee we'll find him. And it'll put us way behind schedule.
What is the point of getting to the game on time when we don't have a team to support? Sorry, Steve.
Okay, boys, I think I've figured it out.
I'm not following some pencil drawing.
Well, you can stay here and wait for the magical signal to come back.
Why are you being so stubborn?
I'm not being stubborn. You're being stubborn.
I know. Why don't we sing camping songs?
Don't say that word.
What? Camping?
Stop it!
Phew. Nuh-uh.
Unhand me, you oaf! My teammates have started to turn on each other. So I leave you with this one last message. None of this was my fault.
I told you we'd find the way. Wrong again, Dancing Rasta.
I hate to break it to you, Coach, but we are back where we started.
I can't take it anymore. I'll bake you into a pie.
That's kind of stupid.
Your face is stupid. This is all your fault.
Breakfast, anyone?
Open the door.
I'm trying, Mom.
Be smooth with it, right?
You got to push it.
Stop shouting at me.
Stop walking in my way.
You guys are so annoying.
You sure you're gonna be okay to play after your crazy night?
Let's just say we're gonna need all the help we can get.
Well, you heard Shakes. Let's get in there and make some noise!
Supa Strikas! Supa Strikas! Supa Strikas!
Sandra, walk faster! You have 3 minutes to get to your seats! Sandra, wake up! The game's starting!
It smells pickles.
Huh?
Welcome to Feratuvia.
Match night at the Cauldron.
Supa Strikas have been in fantastic form of late.
But Grim FC know how to strike terror into the hearts of the opposition.
Never mind the team, Brenda. Check out the fans.
Grim! 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 Grim!
Who's on schedule now, hey, Steve?
Game on!
El Matador! Yes!
That's mine. It's mine.
That was yours! Grim! 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 Grim!
Okay, this isn't funny.
Come on, Fran. Where are you?
Come on!
Please, somebody let us out! Let us out! Seriously, Sandra.
What have we here?
You guys ready for this?
No.
Just get on with it, okay?
I'm afraid the Grim fans are just too much for the visitors, Matt. No! Huh?
Wow. They may not suck blood, but Grim fans do suck at parking.
You guys want me to take over up front, too?
If you could just stay on your line.
If you could just mark your man.
Come on,
quiet.
Get it together.
Hey, Coach.
Sit down. The three of you were nailing the weave in practice. What happened out there?
I love you guys, but 2 days stuck on a bus with you has been...
Like dental surgery.
Painful.
I know.
Not to mention the unspeakable horrors of camping.
And those things in the forest.
Those things were crazy Grim fans.
Is that...
Yep, they stole your bus battery.
Ha ha! I told you it wasn't my fault.
Listen up, guys. We've been tricked, chased, and sabotaged.
Motivational speech. Proceed.
But we're gonna go out there and win this game anyway. Not for the points or even each other, but for the fans. Without their support, we wouldn't even be here. So, let's give them something to cheer about.
Supa Strikas look re-energized after the break.
And luckily for the men in red, so do their fans. But no one outshouts the Grim horde at the Cauldron. And the counter-attack is on!
Oh, a fingertip save! But the Supa Strikas goal remains under threat. Come on! The guys need us!
Supa Strikas! Supa Strikas! Supa Strikas!
Come on! Louder! Louder!
Wow! The Supa Strikas fans are giving it everything they've got! Time to unleash our secret weapon.
Sandra? But she's always asleep.
That's because she's saving her energy.
Sandra, Supa Strikas are losing.
Supa
Welcome back to the El Matador live streaming extravaganza.
I'm on the Striker Jet.
Steve, it's dinner time. Striker Jet lasagna.
Now this is how you travel.
Yeah, I figured we owed you a lift.
Welcome to Grim Surprise!
Yeah, where's your bathroom? My puny teammate needs to pee.
Summon the fan club. We have flies in our spider web. Spiderweb's now only $4.99. What? What? We sold one? We sold a spider web! We sold a spider web! I can't believe it!
Typical Invincible United.
I bet those dudes learned to foul before they learned to walk.
Well, they've done us a favor, boys. We get 3 points tomorrow,
And we go top of the table.
Yeah, bring it!
And me? Oh, wow! Oh, no way.
Klausman, what could be more interesting than going top of the table?
Inspector von Spectre and the Riddle of the Relic Riddled Room. It's one of the best in the series.
Sounds like a real page turner.
Ha! You just don't appreciate a good mystery story.
Talk. Twirl the mustache. The butler did it. There, I saved you 800 pages.
Please, it's not always the butler. The one time it was the butler's son.
guys, focus. I need every one of you ready for action tomorrow. The next 24 hours could decide our entire season.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Alpine Hotel. I trust you'll have a restful stay ahead of the big game.
Butler.
Don't mind him. He has an unhealthy obsession with Inspector von Spectre novels.
Yeah, and the butler's always guilty.
Oh, I too am a big fan of the Inspector. In real life, though, butlers are sworn to a strict code of duty. We live to serve our guests. Now, if you gentlemen are at all peckish, it would be my pleasure to serve you dinner in the drawing room.
Yeah, I'm going to die.
Huh?
Scara? Uber?
Tony Vern, what are you all doing here?
I've got a game against you lot to prepare for. A coach can watch his Super League rivals play, can't he?
Colonel Von Push-Up kicked me out of the barracks for being fouled by a pipsqueak like Scara.
Vince blamed our loss on my totally unfair red card. The ungrateful jerk left me behind.
This place is a little too crowded for my liking. Let's have dinner in our rooms.
Oh, sure. Not cool.
Butler!
Yes, sir?
I can't score a hat trick without my pre-game 24-karat golden sundae with
extra golden sprinkles.
How'd you...
It is a butler's duty to know what his guests want before they do.
Wow, this guy's good.
Maybe too good.
Does that mean I should take your freshly baked strudel back to the kitchen, sir?
No, I'll take it. To make sure it's properly disposed of.
What was that?
Dudes?
El Matador? What's wrong? You okay, man?
This is the end for me. I have been
poisoned.
That is disgusting!
Okay, that's gross.
Huh?
Who would do this?
Seems like a real mystery. Don't worry, El Matador. Inspector Klaus is on the case.
Klaus, wait!
Yes, my friend. What is it?
Inspector Von Spector is stupid.
A terrible crime has been committed. And one of you is the guilty party.
Dude, you actually brought the Inspector Von Spector outfit with you?
A good detective is always prepared. Every single one of you had a motive to make El Matador sick. Scara, sabotaging our on-form player would be the perfect way to keep Invincible United top of the table and get back in Vince's good books. Tony Vern, you're on a so-called scouting mission. Or is it the perfect cover to take out a Supa Striker? Yo ho 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 Han Uber. What better way to redeem yourself after the last game than a bit of sneaky ion tank espionage? Butler! You did it, didn't you? Admit it. You're guilty. You did it. It was you. Did it. You're guilty. I knew it. Guilty. 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 Guilty.
Klaus, let the guy speak.
I'm sorry to disappoint, sir, but I did not commit the crime. That would be against the butler's code.
But no one else had access to the dessert. How do you explain that?
Actually...
Butler? My little shampoo bottles are missing. You took them, didn't you? Admit it, you're guilty. You took them.
I did not, sir, but I will bring you new ones immediately.
So, the food was left unattended between 9 and 9:15. Enough time for any of you to plant the sock.
Ha! Couldn't have been me. I was doing my post-dinner workout. 3001, 3002, 3003.
3,000 reps? Yeah, right. He's obviously lying.
Please. Real footballers give their opposition the boot, not just the sock.
Oh, you mean like when I knocked you over?
Pipsqueak!
Oh no, Mama, I have a boo-boo. Bring me a pretzel.
Gentlemen, put your rivalry aside. As Inspector Von Spector always says, an investigation must be guided purely by the facts. Emotion must not come into play. And our search for clues begins in Uber's room.
Oh, man, it sure smells like someone did 3,000 bench presses in here.
That is the smell of victory! Ha 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 ha!
Klaus, no!
What is wrong with
To be
you?
sick!
The sweat is still warm. Taking into account the freezing weather and the temperature of the human body, Uber had to have been here between 9 and 9:15.
So, if Uber didn't do it, who did?
It must be... Butler! You did it, didn't you? It was you!
Not this
Come on!
Stop! I have a clue for you. 3,999, 4,000, 4,000 fine, fine. 19, 20, 21!
Yes, I did it! It was me, Tony Vern, and no one else! Come on, Uber, you snitch! I thought you military types were supposed to conduct yourselves with honor.
Tony Vern. A maniacal laugh always comes with a maniacal scheme.
Now! I have a perfectly rational explanation for that. Fine. You got me. Okay, I won't run this time. I promise. Oh, yes. Pick on the smart guy. I could build something with a better hairdo than you. Ow! Watch it, you brute!
No way. That's a lot of stuff.
What
is this? Whoa.
What? You guys don't bring home comforts when you travel?
So, what were you celebrating?
Oh! A nanotech spy cam.
Aha! A perfect way to make sure the coast was clear for you to plant the sock.
Not true!
Then let's see the footage.
Hey! So I did a bit of spying. That isn't why we're here.
And it provides him with an alibi. Look at the time code.
Considering this is the exact time the butler left the dessert unattended, maybe the drone caught a glimpse of the culprit.
So I left my room. Whoop-de-doodly-doo. That doesn't prove a thing.
Indeed. But I hypothesize if we search Scarra's hotel room, we will find the other sock. I don't get it. I was sure it would be here.
Look on the bright side. You've solved the mystery of who the world's worst detective is.
It is getting late, Klaus. Perhaps it's time we put this case to bed.
Bedtime's cancelled, Coach. We have a new development.
Dude, that's...
my room.
I'll get the rubber gloves.
It's a match. One of you must have planted it here to throw me off the trail.
How? We've been with you the whole time. Well, someone put it in there.
Maybe it was... Maybe it was Klaus.
Why would I sabotage my own teammate?
You're on the bench, aren't you? Perhaps you want El Matador's spot.
No ways. Klaus would never do that. Or maybe he set the whole thing up just so he could look like a real detective.
He is obsessed with the stupid inspector von Inspector stories.
He even brought the outfit with him.
What were you doing between 9 and 9:15, Klaus?
Solving the mystery of the stolen little shampoo bottles, of course. The butler did it, in case you were wondering.
Hold on. Butler, you brought the shampoo to Klaus's room. You can vouch for him, right?
Well... Mr. Klaus? Hello? Hello?
So, you have the other sock.
Means
you can't account for your whereabouts between 9 and 9:15.
Opportunity.
And you'd do anything to have a mystery to solve.
Motive.
How did you so eloquently put it? Guilty!
Now, wait a second. I was in my room.
I'll just leave the shampoo here then, sir.
But I didn't want the butler to know that I was eating the strudel.
I don't see any crumbs.
Of course not. The strudel was delicious.
I'm so pleased you enjoyed it, sir.
That still doesn't explain how the sock ended up in your toilet.
Klaus, do you have an explanation?
You know I wouldn't do this, Coach. I'm a Supa Striker.
Please, you said it yourself. Emotion doesn't play a role.
And all the evidence leads to you.
Klaus, these are very serious allegations. There will be a full disciplinary hearing when we get back to Strikerland. If you can't be 100% for the team, you don't belong in it. Tomorrow, or maybe ever.
Ha!
Anything I can do for you, sir?
No, I'm finished.
Match day at the mighty Fortress Stadium.
And what a match it's gonna be, Mac.
Aye, Brenda. A win for Supa Strikas, and they go to the top of the table.
But no one gets an easy run at the Fortress.
And here they come! Is it just me, or is El Matador not looking well? You sure you're good to play, dude?
Yeah, as long as no one says the S word.
We've got this.
Promising start by Supa Strikas.
Twisting Tiger finds Shakes on the edge of the box.
Shakes!
What a ball!
Smelly socks.
Help me, please.
Socks full of puja. Yellow vinegar smelling socks. You really saw.
El Matador is really looking off the pace.
Aye, Brenda. And without him, Shakes is totally isolated out there.
I'm surprised Coach hasn't looked at his super sub.
With the top spot at stake, he should really be more proactive.
Hello?
Good afternoon, sir.
Butler, are you calling me to gloat?
On the contrary, sir. It is a butler's duty to be loyal to all his guests, regardless of what he thinks of them personally.
I'm listening.
I'm sworn to secrecy by the butler's code. But what I can say is, you're focusing on the wrong game.
Huh?
Stop right there. I suspect you might need this, sir.
Butler, you are good.
And that's the end of a very disappointing half.
Coach, El Matador has to come off. He's... that.
Walk away from the light, El Matador. Walk away.
I'd rather have a sick player on the pitch than an uncommitted one. Klaus isn't even here.
I have solved the mystery!
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Klaus, have you learned nothing?
As a matter of fact, I've learned a lot. The owner of the sock, oh, sorry, El Matador, is Dingon.
Brother,
Dingon.
Whoa.
He was in the hotel the whole time working together with Skara.
Of course. He was also sent off, so Vince left Skara and him behind.
Klaus? I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
That's all right, guys. All the evidence did point to me.
There is still one unanswered question, though. Can you put as much effort in on the pitch as you did in your investigation?
Don't worry, Coach. My next case is cracking the Iron Tank defense.
Klaus, wait.
Finally, El Matador comes off.
And the difference is immediately noticeable.
Great interplay between Shakes and Klaus.
Here's a chance.
That Uber takes him out with a crunching tackle.
I told you real footballers put in the boots.
shakes! No!
Quick free kick from Supa Strikas.
And Iron Tank are not ready for it.
What smart thinking from Klaus!
I declare the smelly secret of the unscrupulous sockless soccer star finally closed.
Elementary, my dear Klaus.
Things detectives say. Gah! All that planning!
Oh, I had to sleep in a cupboard for 2 days.
You chaps had a good plan, but...
No one escapes the inspector.
Whatever. You still don't have any proof.
Wrong.
We reminded Tony Van what the Super League Disciplinary Board thinks of spying, and he kindly did a DNA analysis on the sock.
22% toe jam, 23% mold, and 100% dingan.
It's so good to feel better. Huh?
So, what are you gonna do about it?
Nothing, but they might.
Skara, Dingon, we're with the Super League Disciplinary Board. You're coming with us.
I'm sorry, sir. As long as Dingan was a guest in the hotel, I was sworn by the butler's code to protect him.
I misjudged you, butler. In fact, I want you to have this. You are the true detective.
Oh, no, sir. I couldn't possibly.
You've earned it. Besides, I have like 20 of them at home.
Of course you do, sir.
You know, I really did think you were guilty at one point.
You did say that several times, sir.
I did? Oh. Fire Dilda says persistence is one of my special gifts.